understand. This is the era we're taking back. Retro revival, it's all coming back. Boombox beats and a VHS.
What's up, you retro trash pandas, and welcome to the beginning. This is season 1, episode 1 of Retro Trash Panda. Now, for those of you that have been around for a while, you know it's been a minute, like a 4-year minute. You've seen the journey from Bizarro Gaming to Galactic Perspective, and now we've landed here. And if you're new here, welcome. This channel is about celebrating the unforgettable nostalgia of the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. This time around, the goal is simple: to build a community of people who love this stuff as much as I do. And to kick off our very first season, we're gonna dive into something that is at the heart of this entire era. So I want you to close your eyes for a second. Think back to the satisfying sound of a CD case closing. The feeling of peeling the plastic off a brand new game. Or the smell of a Blockbuster on a Friday night. Remember the hours spent flipping through albums at a record store, or digging through dusty crates to find that one rare movie. In a world where you can watch, listen, play anything with a click of a button, it's easy to forget those moments. Everything now is just a file, a stream, a license. But for those of us, the kids of the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, it's much more than that. It's about a physical connection to the things that we love. Today we're going on a little trip through history. We're going to trace the history of physical media, from its absolute dominance to its supposed death. I'll show you why, against all odds, that a growing group of people are almost bringing it back from the grave. This isn't about a comeback. It's about a rebellion against a digital-only world. Before we had instant access, we had the golden age of ownership. Let's start with music. It all started with vinyl records in the 40s. For decades, this was the ultimate way to own music. Then came in the 8-track tape in the 60s. And in cars it was a hit, followed by the more portable cassette tape in the 70s and 80s. This was the first time we truly owned music outside of the radio. We had album art, liner notes, and the pride of a record collection. But everything changed in the 90s. Then came the compact disc. It was smaller, more durable, and provided crystal clear digital sound. The CD was king, and it felt like it would last forever. It was a golden age of spending hours browsing stores like Tower Records and Sam Goody, building your collection one disc at a time. I remember my first CD, Backstreet Boys Millennium. I played that disc so many times it was practically see-through. The same thing was happening in film and TV. The 80s brought us the VHS versus Betamax wars. VHS won, and suddenly you could rent a movie from Blockbuster or buy your favorites. It created an entire home entertainment industry. The late 90s and early 2000s saw the DVD take over. Like the CD, it saw a massive leap forward. Better picture quality, better sound, and for the first time, special features. Suddenly, you weren't just watching a movie, you were getting director commentaries, deleted scenes, and behind-the-scene documentaries. This was the peak of physical media's power. gaming. We went from massive expensive cartridges of the NES and SNES days to the incredible storage power of the disc for PlayStation and PlayStation 2. Disc allowed for full motion video, bigger worlds, and entire genres of games that were not honestly possible before this. But nothing lasts forever. The tipping point arrived with the rise of convenience. The decline started subtly with music. The MP3 player and iPod allowed users to have thousands of songs in their pockets. Convenience won over ownership, and we saw a massive drop in CD sales. Then came the big one, Netflix. What started as a DVD by mail service completely pivoted and changed the game forever with streaming. Why buy a movie when you can instantly stream it? It was a revolution, and the physical media market was changed forever. Major retailers like Blockbuster shut down. Big box stores like Best Buy stopped carrying entire sections of movies and music. Physical media was declared dead, a relic of a past era, and it felt like it was gone for good. But then, something funny happened. People started to realize what they had lost. Major streaming services started to cut TV shows and movies without warning as a cost-cutting measure. That series you loved? Gone forever. Even if you buy a digital movie, game, or song, you don't truly own it. You're paying for a license that can be revoked at any time, without warning and without refund. This was the wake-up call for many. Suddenly, the ideal of not owning your favorite media was a real tangible threat. The physical media market didn't die. It just shifted. It moved from a mass market product to a collector's item. This is where you see companies like the Criterion Collection and Arrow Video releasing high-quality special edition discs with better transfers and more bonus features than ever before. This is where things like the Steelbook editions became so popular. It's not just about the movie, it's about the art and the premium feel of the case. Think of it like vinyl. Vinyl was dead for decades, but now it's in a thriving niche market for audiophiles and collectors. The same thing is happening with disc, especially 4K Blu-ray, which offers an unmatched quality that streaming services just can't match. And it's not just disc. We're even seeing a grassroots comeback for VHS. It's gone from a small niche hobby to something major. Companies like A24 are releasing movies on VHS, like I Saw the TV Glow, and sites like KDVideo.com are releasing major blockbuster films such as Superman, Longlegs, and Weapon on custom printed VHS tapes with even custom artwork. This new era is about the treasure hunt. It's about finding that obscure horror film at a thrift store or that rare edition of a video game at a convention. It's about the feeling of holding something you truly own. So, from the dominance of the 90s to the digital decline of the 2000s, physical media has went on a wild ride. But it's not dead. It's simply found its true home to those who value it most. In a world that is becoming more and more intangible, it's a rebellion. It's a statement that says, I own this. This is mine, and you cannot take this from me. Physical media isn't just about nostalgia. It's about forever. Now I want to hear from you because this is all about community. Let me know in the comments below. What is a piece of physical media that you are most proud of? The weirder, the better. I've got a ton more retro nostalgia coming your way all season long. So if you haven't already, be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And hey, the nostalgia doesn't stop here. If you want behind the scenes and regular retro takes, be sure to go over to TikTok and follow me over there. I'm documenting the entire rebuild of my retro room, and I'm always sharing things that we may have forgotten from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Link is in the description. It's a great way for us to connect more, and I'm really excited to rebuild all of this with you. Thank you all for being here for episode 1, and I'll catch you in the next one.